All right. That's it. Super Bowl time. Let's go. The Eagles have had a rough day, and I hate the Eagles. Hate's a strong word, but it's a Big Lebowski quote. I didn't do the whole thing all the way. Let's go. Let's get right into this. We've all come down to this. We're going to take a look at the Super Bowl and what happens after right here, right now. And then still maybe some to come later, too. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The big game is here, and what a special moment for this guy, doing what so many never get a chance to do in their career, play quarterback in the Super Bowl. It's the Eagles going up against the Chiefs.
Larry, this 2017 season has given us enough thrills to last a lifetime, and now only one game remains, and it's the one we've all been waiting for, as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to coverage of Super Bowl 52 from 2-year-old U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl. All the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the buildup, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
Looks like we're ready to get this one started. Darren Sproles returning. So we got kicking off. I like it. Let's hope they don't score on their opening drive. Can we do it? All the pomp, all the circumstance comes down to this. Let's check it out. I like how if you adjusted speed to normal, or from normal to fast, it goes back to normal. You don't have to go in and adjust it, because that would make it pretty tough. If you started a game with it on fast and didn't want it there, it would be like you wouldn't really have an opportunity to do that. Pass dropped. 2nd and 10. Negative 3-yard rush. This is the direction I want to see. 3rd and 13. 12-yard reception to Zachers, but it isn't enough. Let's go. Always with the inside zone. It gives it to me every time. I need to make my own playbook one of these days so I don't have to search through all these garbage plays. Oh, wow. Kareem Hunt? Did we pick up a free agent? Because Spencer Ware's out for 3 weeks. Wow. I think he actually ended up on the Chiefs at some point, didn't he? Maybe he's like the third on the line? I don't know.
But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out.
That was a risky pass. It has been a season of injuries. And now my starting running back isn't here in the Super Bowl. No Tyreek Hill. Linemen are out. Got lucky with a Kareem Hunt pickup. That seems pretty good off the wire. That was what happened.
Speed, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Fuck, he might be better than Where? I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is before he was established?
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes.
Oh, what was Turf Monster? That was so funny. No. I need this.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Are you kidding me? How did he get in front of that pass so fast? Wow, that was bad. All right, we need another stop. What a punt, dude. That was a sick punt into the 7. Let's see if we can keep him back there. 4-yard rush. Incomplete. Punt the ball. Thank you. Goodness gracious. This is this. Oh, did we get a turnover? Okay. Is it LeGarrette Blount on the Eagles? We got Hunt and Blount going on here. Cut it inside. Ah. Wow. Kareem, you're terrible. Get me Kendrick West in here, guys. What the heck are these coaches doing?
There in the trenches and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big. They're immense.
Get through, baby. Yeah. You dude, I love the hot route on that play. Like I said, it can go terribly wrong. I may have went to that well too often too soon.
The whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about it, Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest. How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting for the game. But this team came out and handled it just like it was a regular season.
I like how they have specific commentary, like tailored, catered to the Super Bowl. We're getting new stuff here. So again, stuff you might not even see if you don't play the franchise, if you don't play through the season. You might not get to hear all of this good stuff. Yeah, LeGarrette Blount, 4-yard rush. No, I like you, but you need to get stopped. 3rd and 1. 9-yard rush. He's gashing. 4-yard rush. This guy has just put a stop on this guy. 5-yard rush. Here it is, the stop. Negative rush. No! Jeez, look at all that red. Oh, but he got injured. Oh! What will they do now? Chris Jones is in there. Who? Wait, what? He got injured and he's back in there? And then, oh my gosh, they're getting everything they need on this play. Blount, just get out of here. Go, 27-yard down, Alshon Jeffrey. Get out of here. Oh my God. That was brutal. What a nasty drive by the Eagles. Oh, my God. Come on, Conley. He got this. Oh, my gosh. I was looking at the wrong guy. Wow, they were covering everybody, though. Try this flanker drive. Wow, that was bad. Escobar, huh? I like Kelsey on a streak right here. No, I want him to do a zag. There it is.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, you gotta grab that. Wow. Okay.
He was looking for his tight end Kelsey, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That should have been completed all day.
You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch.
Go, baby. What? You see that shoestring dive? Let me see if I can get a replay of that shenanigan. Oh. Watch this bullshit tackle. Where'd that guy dive from? Oh, give me a break. That's what we call a magnet tackle in the business. It's like glitch to tackle him. Oh, whatever.
Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
That was nonsense. That should have been a touchdown. That's right. Maybe I should pull some, bleed some clock off of this thing. Really? Oh my God. It was a nightmare.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I don't know if I've even seen this play before, but I'm going to run it.
Had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. A nice job of eluding the pressure.
Right in the head. Where's the flag on that? I want to go to the ISO, but Hunt has been so bad. I almost wonder if I should just run or come on, baby, you got this. Give it to me. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That is nonsense. And they got a field. Oh, we kicked a field goal. Okay. I'll take it. I mean, -3. Injury. No, not my right outside linebacker. Blunt is going to gash for sure without that guy. 3rd and 7. Penalty. The guy who knocked the pass down earlier is now getting a penalty, but they dropped the ball. But they got the first down. We got a 3-yard rush. 3rd and 7. 1-yard reception to Ertz. Ain't enough. Let's go. Play action. Oh my gosh. Never mind. I'm on the fucking 5-yard line.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we.
I mean, there's not a lot I'm going to be able to do from here. This is boo-boo.
That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
I'm not even sure why they'd want me to call play action right there. I mean, I get it, but if it don't work out, like, that's bad.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, wow. That route gets jumped a lot. Jeez. Wow, whatever. Oh my God. Whatever. That is nonsense. I mean, if I could have tossed that over the top, I suppose that might have been better.
Here comes Kansas City. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught here by Conley. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Gotta hurry it up.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Finding some room at midfield. It's Kelsey on the ground.
I'll take it.
So a minute 55 to go.
I'll take it. I wonder if we'll get some kind of cool halftime show. Maybe not because, you know, I'm only doing like the simulation. So who knows if I was doing the full play.
Highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Mahomes
oh shit. Wow.
He's at the 30. Past the 20.
Yeah, dude, that was some shenanigans right there. It's the super. I just got so ham-boned. I'm like not happy about that right there. That is like, oops. That is some nonsense, dude. I just don't even know about this Philly special nonsense business. So at least that's happening early and often. I mean, you gotta see the show. It didn't have too many better. It had like some stuff in the beginning, but it was more or less like, no, I didn't. No, that was just, I don't even know what the fuck that was. And yeah, little river band going on here. So yeah, they did some some, I don't know if they're going to do like a different halftime show with it, but it may skip it because of the sim. And we got frickin' Kareem Hunt in here. Spencer Ware, my starting running back, is out. Tyreek Hill out.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. first and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Damn. It's so hard to read the defense sometimes because you think they're going to break off, so you look off your receiver. Look at that. 3 weeks, 1 week, don't matter. They won't be back till next year. If they even stay on the team.
They've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself.
There it is. That was a good one. Sometimes the ball just goes where you know, in a bad spot for you. Other times it goes right there, or like you have the cheap-ass AI jump the route. Be like, that should be, he has the inside position. That should always be a catch. I mean, maybe he won't drop it, you know, maybe he'll drop it. But I've had ones where the guy's like over here and it's like, zoop, right in front. That's how the game started. And get out of here.
From chasing receivers, because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit him over the top.
And he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Yeah, I really needed Spencer Ware to be here.
First drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit.
Kelsey over here. Let's go. And I get him.
That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's
oh, that shit, that guy. Shit. Broken play. Broken play. Get both those guys.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Nice broken tackle.
That was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Yeah, baby.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
How was that?
A yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You're kidding me.
He gets it halfway
there. He was in there.
I think you play up tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage.
I like your style, Charles.
2nd and goal is the
CD. Oh, wow.
That is not going to be any help.
Oh, man. It's not any help.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I don't want the field goal here. Yeah, I think you have to.
And if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
Ooh, I wasn't even looking at the heat on that. Baby. Woo! Nice. Get the fireworks going. Okay, now we'll see what goes on here. Blunt just crushing it. There it goes. Hit him back. Hit him back. 3rd and 7. 21-yard reception. To give me a break on here. Carson Wentz. There we go. I'll take the ball back. With the play action.
Here comes Kansas City. And certainly they'll be
again, they did this to me. Okay. Seems good.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense.
Woo! Or just run straight. Damn.
Sometimes you
that was good.
Attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
I should have checked the thing to see if we picked this guy up as a free agent.
The Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. They'll run again with Hunt, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad
cut back.
Deep.
Oh.
But in this situation, go ahead and give
come
it to
on, bro.
Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Mahomes going to throw to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he's going to get this one across the 30.
It looked like they were playing him way off.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the
Why would you run into the block, man? Come on, dude.
Take him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense. But a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block.
I'm liking going with the run right here, but it could put me in a tricky situation.
Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and
go,
protect
Hunt.
his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. They run again with Hunt. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30.
Not bad.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
So I like second and 6. That's a good down and distance.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
West Conley over.
On second down, here's Mahomes. He's got the hook up with Conley.
And he's hurt. I need a better trainer on my team. Good God.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see.
All right, here we go.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
It does this weird thing where it basically like makes you feel like the turf monster gets you, and you can't do anything. It's only like an effect or a glitch or something.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll give him 8
Not enough.
play,
I'm afraid to
like
run
that,
here.
It's third down. He's already
Kyle
proven
Shake
to
is
be a
pretty good.
factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
To throw,
Oh, that play broke down fast,
and he's got the
but we got it.
first down as he gets
2-minute
into the
warning.
game. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Super
Hit him with a
Bowl
draw?
52
I mean,
after
is that
this.
what I should do? They seem like really spicy. Maybe they're blitzing me. Maybe the draw will work out. Nope. Oh, that was such a bad call. Oh, you shut up, Brandon. Just pipe down. Nobody fooled there. Jerk. I thought they were fooled.
These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback.
Maybe don't love any of this. Maybe Thomas.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Talk for me, baby. Oh, come on.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I need a touchdown here, not a field
And
goal.
let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on third and goal.
The dime, eh? I got no Kelsey out here for some. Oh, no, there he is. Okay, let's hit Kelsey on a drag. Maybe I can get that. I don't know if it's enough.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to...
Oh, he gets it.
Touchdown, Kansas
There it
City.
is.
Patrick Mahomes, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Just run it in there. All right, well, plenty of time on the clock for them to get at least a field goal here. Let's see what they do. Alshon Jeffrey coming out. That guy is clutch. Never heard of that guy. Blunt, rushing it. We got an incomplete pass, third down, and just enough to move the chains. Of course, I got one of my CBs injured. Oh, 4th and 1. They kick a field goal and make it. So they got out there with just enough time to come out and put the hurt on me. I almost feel like I need to kneel this into the locker room just because there's too many shenanigans happening here, fumbles, injuries.
To try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on.
I agree with you.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They stay on the ground again. It's Hunt, and he'll be.
All right, we'll see what they do with the halftime. Probably nothing because of the sim I'm running.
So these two teams will head back to their respective locker rooms here in Super Bowl 52 from Minnesota. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
All right, Brandon, back to you guys
We got
in a
one.
minute. But first, it's indeed time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Chiefs are happy to be sitting in the locker room with the lead. The Eagles just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game.
I want to say they don't normally do this
Your first half highlights.
when you're simming.
Chiefs now
Maybe it's
lead
just
in
for the Super
first
Bowl.
quarter. They'll look to the end zone here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
for the score as they get out to a 7-0 lead. Chiefs fall early in the second. The pass is completed into tight coverage, and he ends up at their own 31-yard line before he stopped on the play. Sticking with the same drive, he'll take it out to the left side, and he scoots into the end zone for his second TD. The Chiefs go up by 11. That'll do it from our...
That was pretty cool. I don't normally see that because of the way I'm doing the sims. I'm just playing offense, and a lot of time, I don't know if it's because I ended with the ball or whatever, or maybe just specifically for the Super Bowl it did that. One thing I really like about Madden 26, the newer one, is that after each game you can go back and watch like a highlights from around the league. It shows 3 games. It's pretty cool. And so if you were doing a franchise with other players, like to be able to watch if their team made the highlights, that'd be so cool. Because you might not have seen their game, right? So you could see those highlights, and I just think something like that's really neat. All right, so we kicked it off. Darren Sproles touching it back. They're going to get the ball, so they could easily score right here, starting off with a 13-yard pitch and catch, 4-yard run, pounding the rock. Carson Wentzing it up. 3rd and 6. No, he drops the ball. So do we go into our 4-minute offense here? I just don't know. Let's get out there. It's almost like they should ramp up the crowd for the Super Bowl. Oh, baby. Like make them a little louder or something. Maybe they should say some other stuff, or you know what I'm talking about.
What? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Yeah, you would.
This is Hunt.
Nice blocks.
And he's able to get out to the
Go Fletcher Cox.
Brought down there. 8 yards on the pick up there, and it moves the sticks.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys down to...
Well, looks like some good blocks, but you cut into the blitzing linebacker. That was stupid.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Oh, man. All right.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defense,
Oh, man. Some
their
zingers.
speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough job to contain them.
Wow. Why?
Right there, a nice hit.
See what I'm talking about? They just forced some of the randomest shit. I had triangle wide open, but the linebacker was able to cover and then come back and almost stop that. Godlike abilities to cover here. He's X.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Shit.
escaping the pressure right, and he'll just toss it
That
away.
was so bad.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
At least I didn't get sacked. We can get a stop on defense. 44-yard punt. Punt return, 9 yards, so not very great. 40-yard net. We got Blunt gashing it. 2nd 5. 1st down. LeGarrette Blunt show. Here we go. Carson Wentz can't complete a pass, so let's just keep pounding the rock. 3rd and 4. Penalty, of course. How about some PI to give him a 1st down to the incomplete pass? 2nd and 10. 5-yard rush. Let's hold him here. Hold him to a field goal, please. No, instead an 18-yard to put it on like the 2-yard line. And LeGarrette Blount finishing it off. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have to do something here that I don't even know if I can do it. And this is what I'm talking about. They put you in these situations that are impossible. They don't let you do stuff, and it just makes it so hard to win some of these situational games.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, wow. And a fumble right into that guy's hands.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Fletcher Cox, I knew he was out there somewhere. Well, that was super bad. So here's a touchdown. Look at 2 points, I'm sure. Wow. Just like that. I'm not sure why it would make him fumble, but there it was.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling.
Oh, my God. Fletcher Cox ran all the way over there to tackle me.
You're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. They'll run it here.
Ain't like that. Damn.
Out only about a yard up to the 32.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there.
Oh, my God. He didn't go past the first down marker.
He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say
I need to be able to go for that because somehow we got a turnover maybe right there. So I'll take it.
And now here comes Kansas City. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they.
Punt from the 20-yard line.
Opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here.
You guys are too much.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because
you pipe down. My starter is out. For some reason, we didn't bring in Shakandrick West. He was doing just fine, especially the game before. Triangle there, across the field. Let's see what Kelsey's doing. Probably guarded. Just go to the first down marker. Come on. Every time. I really don't want a field goal here. It doesn't super help me, but
1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 52. We'll return with more after this.
The stress is real. What a game. Who called if you're calling the spread on this 15-14 is probably not where you're at.
Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth.
Yeah, dandy.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. Now no escaping this time.
I could not get around that guy. He just fucking racked me. Rack City, dude. At least I hope we make the field goal. 2-point game. Field goal loses the game. Ertz with a fucking beast. 26-yard touch. They scored in like 2 plays. Oh my God. So 6. It's just this 2-point game.
They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal.
I almost think I need to score fast here.
Points on the board, but this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And Escobar has it left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I like how
if I take too long to score and they score as fast as they did last time, I'm in a little bit of trouble.
He's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Eluding the pressure right.
Blocked me.
He's got a little daylight.
No?
The
Okay.
improv on the scramble there gets him 6. And
Don't need those hits. Wow.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete.
What kind of
4
catch was
yards on
that?
the pickup, and that's going to make it
3rd and
down
inches.
less
Are
than a
you
yard.
serious?
Boy, the
Oh
evolution
my
of the game and
God.
how these guys in places
That
like
was
can get out of
such
the pocket, keep
BS.
plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
Come on, just run the ball up the gut. Thank you. Thank you. I bulleted at him. No one around. He's not on the sideline. He goes for a possession catch. Like, this is so fucking silly sometimes.
So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable.
Who's this Chesson guy? Still, Cheesin? Is it Mr. Cheezel?
1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Flushed out right. And he's got room. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I definitely don't want to draw or a trap, just a dive. How's that?
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run. This is Hunt. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
I mean, I could try. I think at this point, I'm taking so long, though.
On the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I'm just taking so long, you know?
Guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Yeah, I mean, I could try to bring it down to the wire and close it out now, but Harris, I got Cheesin, Thomas.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Oh, that guy's right there, but some...
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Really?
Oh, man, for him to be
Wow.
wide open.
Yeah.
Drop it. Sometimes you have
Like, they brought that guy in off my bench just to drop that pass.
And your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
100%.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And down he goes.
Wow. Okay.
They sack him back right around
There's just no coming back from that.
Brandon Graham in there to take him down and to take
I might be thinking fresh start.
2 minutes to go here in Super Bowl 52 from Minneapolis. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I'm going to blame all the people texting me right now.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And this offense needs a touchdown. A field goal won't get it done in this situation. But after giving up back-to-back sacks, things are looking a little bit bleak.
They're going to have me go for it. Okay. 2 sacks, 4th and 28. Super Bowl on the line.
It's 4th down.
Why only one person I can go to?
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Oh, you're kidding me. That would have been it, dude. That would have been the game right there, but whatever. Try again.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
That's just what I call shenanigans. Like, what the fuck? Couldn't even win with a 10-point lead or whatever I had. Why am I on this fucking 1-yard line here? What the?
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And now running right through
Damn,
him.
he'll
And
get
able to
destroyed.
break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself. All the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up.
I was going to pass it to him, but I just was unexpected
with
it.
Results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
All right, here we go.
Thomas. You're my only hope, Thomas.
Play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle. And
Like a touch pass for that or something.
Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play,
I threw the ball, dude. What the fuck?
Down he goes. Brandon Graham. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Got to break that tackle, but at least I may be in field goal range. Shit.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 30.
Dude, if Blunt keeps jacking me up. Okay, well.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like
Block that guy for me.
Because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yeah, it's so weird in this.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. They're throwing it on 1st down, but no one was open, so he gets
there it is.
out of the pocket.
I wanted to cut back that way anyway. I'm glad he went that way.
With a good gain and a 1st down.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that a defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, that's 2 guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelce.
Yeah, that's a good play.
But he takes it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses. Catch the
Almost
ball.
audible there.
How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Mahomes to throw on
Oh, dude.
coming, and he's taken
Son of a
down.
biscuit.
Fletcher Cox breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Tell me about it.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Gonna hold me to another field goal.
Mahomes now to throw. The quick slant.
That's it. That's in there this time. Hell yeah.
The end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. With the first touchdown of
Here he comes, just gashing his way, just having his way with us again. Just beasting through. He's 4 or 5 yards at a carry. Don't even worry about it. Just pass it. Just keep handing it off. Don't let Wentz have the ball. Get those 4 or 5 yards of carry. Just don't let Carson Wentz pass the ball. Here, give it to Blunt. Oh, 2-yard reception. Okay. All right, 4th and 3. 51-yard field goal. What the hell? How? How?
And for them, a touchdown.
This is nonsense.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They're not able to hook up there.
I thought I got open for a hot second. Here I am thinking I'm going to do something. Now I'm going to give him too much time. It's like it only lets you roll. It's like it only lets you run slants and shit.
You blew coverage on. What'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, it's Thomas.
Thomas, just run the ball.
The first before he's taken down at the 36. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now it's Hunt. And he will lose yardage back to the
Come on, Hunt.
44-yard line.
You're doing so well.
That's a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they
Yeah,
have to play against
he is.
him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
And some room to maneuver. That goes
He's
for
so
a Chiefs
slow.
First down, 14 yards. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Super
I can't believe I almost made it. I just got screwed at the end there. That was brutal.
We'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And some room to roam now.
Oh, that guy did not block well. Why did I cut in?
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I just don't even know what to do with this business. God didn't work out so well. Keep it throwing the rock.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
Die or dive. Or just slide or dive,
He
whatever.
gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
I don't need another
yards
throw
short
right
of
here.
the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the
I'm trying to get out of bounds, and he wants to like smash back in to stay in bounds and stop it. Just knock it off.
That the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
And the sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure right.
Did you just go a little faster? His legs are broken. Gave me the first, though. That's all right. I think maybe that's what I need to do more of is just calling plays at the line. I mean, a lot of these plays they give me aren't great, and then it's just like you have to change the routes of the receivers to get them out of your way. I really don't love any of this.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he will score.
Was that his dive? Can we get the pylon cam on that? He was just crumpled.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Let me see.
And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the
I wanted to dive, and he just dove on the ground. I didn't even get a good pylon cam on that one.
Not at all, because if they...
So they have 24 seconds. The last few times I've been in this scenario, they come back and score a touchdown in like one play to really screw me over. And let's see if that happens here. The Garrett Blunt is good for 5 yards every time. And then he gets hurt, and then he's like right back in. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to even play this ball. Maybe I should have just knelt it.
At the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken
not bad.
down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Okay, so I think we kicked the ball off. So let's just try and keep this 2-touchdown lead going, which is what I had at the start of the last second half, the third quarter, and ended up losing by like 2 touchdowns. But I had 2 straight turnovers in a row, which was stupid. Somehow my quarterback just like fumbled it right into the arms of the guy. I was throwing the ball away, and it's like, nope, fumble, fuck you.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
And this is the nonsense they love to do, is the 3rd and inches. Like, just give me the first down. Nice blocking, nice blocking.
On the spin move allows him to pick up the
He didn't spin move, did he? I don't think so. Sometimes you hear the announcers messing up. It's pretty funny. That was the wrong direction.
Get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game.
No, that was a terrible run.
Another one that keeps them moving forward.
Mahomes going to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through. all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. 5th catch of the game for him there. Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission. And the offensive line, they've controlled this game.
3rd down?
I don't see why that trend would change
I
now.
don't want to give it to the fullback.
Oh,
God, and I have it on fast clock.
3rd and 3 here. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, shit. I totally blew that.
Contact. Incomplete.
I might lose because of that bullshit right there. Oh, we got a field goal. I'll take it. Yeah, we got the ball back. Choose some clock. Should be good to go.
Outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a handoff here to his running back.
There you go, Cream. Beat him. Beat him.
And all
Okay.
the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
We'll do it again.
7 yards on the ground.
Yeah, he's going to need a blow after that one.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he will
Oh,
lose
man.
yardage at the 20
Got
yard
smashed.
line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
End of the
It wasn't
quarter.
that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker.
Give it to him again. Yeah, you know what? Let's
It's the Chiefs
do
lead
something
and the
different.
football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Actually, we'll just go right to it.
And he'll give it here
Oh.
to his running back. And a short gain here.
They got him over 100.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
Oh, damn.
It's a gain of 9 yards.
All right, 20-point game if we make this field goal. I mean, 2 scores, 3 scores. Yeah, I've got a turnover. You know, that's what you need. These Sims are so just unpredictable, really, right?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just
I am.
run their regular
I'm totally
offense.
thinking about it.
Plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as
See,
you
Hunt
take
has
your
better
foot off
awareness
the
than
gas,
Ware. Ware would just
you'll
pile into that
back
and just
on it
whatever.
faster,
But
because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again.
Ooh,
So I
the
think you
blunt
wanna keep them
dive.
cranking high right here.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
he could have cut back there, but he didn't.
There down to the 17.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds.
At the 1.
Something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
There it is. All right, well, we'll see what happens at the end of the Super Bowl here. Hopefully we'll do victory formation and get to have the ball. Wow, okay, we're just getting the ball right back. So yeah, if you see the difference between the 3 simulations we did, one was very lopsided. Well, actually, both of them were very lopsided. And this, I mean, I'm playing the game, but I'm also like simming parts of it, right? But I don't know what the difference is. Like, I got unlucky a couple times, and that was it. And this time, really, nothing bad has happened, and I'm winning 30-3. So I'm actually able to move the ball on the ground. Like,
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. 2 minutes to go here in Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, there's no sense to try and do anything crazy here, but I will attempt to
So the
get the
Chiefs
first
in
down.
possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I just don't want to get hit.
Good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
We have so many different terms for 3rd down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long, 3rd and manageable. How about 3rd and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the first down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd
Gonna keep
down.
running the air out. I mean, we're good. We're good. Call it what you will, but that's a Super Bowl victory. I don't know if it's a trophy. We'll find out.
Some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
I mean, I just need to get this first down,
Just
right?
2, and it'll be 3rd down.
And
This
it's
drive is
over.
pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't
Oh, it sure does.
Will on the defense was that 5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
That's it.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds.
See what kind of cool shit we get.
Hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions.
I've won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs in several different Maddens. Probably 3. This is probably like the 3rd or 4th one. 20,
they etch their name forever
23.
in NFL immortality.
That's
I might have done it in
phenomenal right
25.
there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Hell yeah. You know, say what you will about sports games, but they are fun and they are challenging. If you are a gamer that strives to improve your game, maybe you don't like sports games, maybe you don't like football, but pick up a sports game. You know, I don't necessarily like, some of the games I play, puzzle games, fighting games, racing games. Like, I like them, but
Just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
that's all we get. Okay, here we go. You know, it's a challenge and it's fun. That's kind of where it's at. I would say this counts as beating a game. If you take a franchise to the Super Bowl and win, however you get there, you know, whether you cheese it out, you play through, you sim, whatever you do, you know what I mean? Like, it's an accomplishment to be able to raise that Lombardi at the end. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, I was hoping we would get... How cool would that be if it took, like, highlights from your whole season? Especially if you win, show you Super Bowl MVP. See, that's something Madden's missing. It shows the awards, but they need to have video of it. They need to have you be able to go in and see. They could add so much to these Madden games that they haven't done, and I know why they don't do it. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to play it. You look at the trophies for Madden, and they're almost like so low because nobody even does it. I did not get a trophy there, so I don't know what's going on with that. But usually you get one for playing through the Super Bowl. I might actually have already had one for this year, but I don't think so. Okay, so for the winning the Super Bowl, I'm not really sure what the upgrade was right there. We're simming straight through the off season. It's not even giving me an option. I didn't even hit a button. It just went. So we'll see. We're going to start the first season game and see what it says. And see if it's more of the same or what the deal is. Okay, so yeah, it showed us that last time. So I'm going to be saving up for the development upgrade.
Welcome
So I
to
didn't.
draft week. All the effort you spent scouting comes down to this. Start the draft when you're ready.
I'm pretty sure I had to set the automatic. So let's see. Simulate the draft. There we go. I mean, I could see maybe some year in the future in Madden they'll do some of these things I talk about, but I want to sim until 10 years. Wait, what? How does it go from next week to 10 years? Like, no, what? Why is it not letting me do this? Feel if I could just advance to the regular season. We'll see if this gives us any development points as well because we're simming it. Play preseason game. No, I want to advance. Yes, here we go. So that's weird. From the first off season, it gives you the first option to sim is to sim 10 years. That seems totally unreasonable. Instead, let's just, how about sim to the regular season? We'll see who's on our team because, like I said, I have all that stuff set to automatic. We'll see if we have any new rookies, anything like that. As much as I enjoyed playing this one, I think this is a really good Madden to play on, and I may come back and play another season. It's got Mahomes. I can build my team around that. Hopefully, the office does a good job of drafting. What I've noticed in previous Maddens is they do a terrible job of drafting. You get like the worst generic players ever, and you basically can't do anything. Yeah, it would. Oh my gosh, against the Patriots, 87 overall. So I went down in the offseason. That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna do 3,500. I think I did that last time. 800 XP is not much at all. Neither is 1,200. Doesn't really help. Let's see if we got any XP from the training. So I did. Oh, but now they want me to charge me more for this one. I feel like it was less last season. Quick development. Huh. Well, that's weird. My awareness went up. So look at that speed, strength. I think the awareness, maybe I put it up there. I don't know if any of these things increased. I think nothing increased that I didn't increase. So nothing's really increasing on its own, but I swear I saw some of the stats go down on their own, which is kind of boo-boo. All right, let's see. Let's go. As far as I can tell, nothing really has changed. It's basically like no point to do a long-term franchise. It would definitely be probably more fun, but definitely probably. I imagine it would be more fun if you played this with a series of other people and did that, maybe did some different stuff with the sim, doing longer quarters, whatever it is. Setting certain goals.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. For this man, a chance to show how far he's progressed over the offseason. So many quarterbacks make huge leaps forward in their second NFL season. We'll see if he's one of them. It's the Patriots going up against the Chiefs.
Larry, as always, it is a frenzied atmosphere inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A minute ago, Arrowhead was rocking. The offense led out by all-pro tight end Travis Kelce as the Chiefs get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club in early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Yes, I did. And so in the off season, nothing really like it was cool. I mean, it wasn't I've seen better Super Bowl when you win, it was cool. And then nothing really happened in the off season. I have it all set to automatic, so maybe that's something I should do when I play these. That's a lot more time consuming. And I was just trying to see like how the character development went. Was something I was very interested in. What I like about this year versus some of the newer ones is it becomes an archetype as you go forward from after this year. I think It's either 19 or 20. Maybe it's no. Actually, I think it is the very next year of Madden, which makes 18 better in so many ways. It's either 19 or anyway. It becomes an archetype, so you can't like level individual stats like you can in this one. But it didn't. Nothing really developed. What was interesting is I was really going for that superstar development my rookie quarterback season, and I didn't get it because I was dumb and I wasted some points early on. But now it went up from I think it was like 13,000 experience to 20,000 experience to get that same trait in your second season. And I didn't really break down any of the goals or anything that I did or didn't do. That would have been nice to see a recap of what I did. Maybe I had to go look manually, but nothing really seems to have changed. I have Hill back. I'm going to hit him deep. Maybe he's open. If not, I'm going to hit that. Nope, they went after Hill, so they left Kelsey wide open. Maybe I should have done something like traded for another receiver when Hill kept getting hurt. And done some different stuff with that. Let's see, did we end up with Ware back? So it looks like I have my identical team. I don't know who Safarian Jenkins is, though. That must be a new, like, random created player. Maybe we lost some of our other tight ends. We got Ware back. I don't know if Chakondrick West is still here. They're not really talking.
Pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
I was wondering if they would. I think this is a new character. If they would start talking about stuff that happened last season, I just don't see that happening. They'll just probably talk about like statistics. And if you heard that in the beginning, they said this player, even though Mahomes is a player in the NFL, it was his rookie year, so they probably have no data for the second year of him. Right, so they weren't able to say they just said returning quarterback, and so even though he was a player in the league, I talk about that with creating a generic player, create a player. They have no stuff to say about him other than generic stuff, which is kind of a drawback I feel when you're doing an RPG in-depth kind of style simulation. You want to hear those statistics. You don't want to hear generic stuff. So maybe like I was saying in the beginning of this one, if you pick somebody who's been around longer, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, maybe they'll have more things to say about them in the second and third and fourth seasons. I don't know. But that's one of the things I like about this game is it's Mahomes' rookie year, because you can no longer choose the NFL legends like you could in the previous Maddens. So like I said, you could pick Joe Montana and draft him to the 49ers and do a whole career with him on the 49ers, which is super cool. But they took that away. It was either, I can't remember which Madden, but it was a couple years back. Or it might even have been this. This is the first one. Oh, shit, snap it. Oh, no. Why didn't you catch that?
The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
Yeah, it may have been this. This may have been the first year. Anyway, somewhere between 15 and 17 or 18. Somewhere there. Man, Kelsey, let's get you with a slant, bro. You got to catch this one.
Throwing now is Mahomes, being chased out left. He may try and run for this, but he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
Now back to throw.
There it is. Rednet. Rednet, baby.
Tyreek Hill, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the trap.
This is before they had a lot of data on Hill as well, probably, because this might have been his first or second year, at least with the Chiefs, before he was a big-time superstar. So Paris Jefferson is a created player. Oh, Gronk is still there. Gronk ended up. That's right. Get out of here, Dion. Get out of here. 37. Tom Brady. Rob Gronkowski. No surprise there. Dion Lewis tearing it up. Oh, man. Brandon Cooks. Get out of town. Yeah, I wanted to see what the movement would be like. It doesn't seem like there's a lot from the first season. So maybe the further you go, third, fourth, fifth years in the franchise, there might be none of the players you recognize on the same teams. But as far as it goes, it seems like a lot of the players are the same, save a few guys. I gotta like anybody with the name Hogan. Wow, they pulled off a touchdown on that run.
The Broncos have opened up a 2-touchdown lead. Trevor Siemian, 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
He has 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter. Oh, they're talking about a different game. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Not a big run on
I forgot about the ticker.
drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in.
Come on, baby. Got my stars back. Can I make use of them? Fumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Priority alert. Denver putting points on the board. Those Denver Broncos.
So that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And this defense
So the next season I'm going to play is going to be Madden 16. And that's probably going to be after I finish reviewing the PlayStation 3 Maddens. We covered most of it and got through most of them. But I do want to go back and check it. I think I need to do 15 and 16 and 17. I would say that for those games, the... Woo! Must have been a dancer in a previous life. I'll get there. I want to look at the I think they call it the Superstar mode in Madden 20 because it's actually the only newer Madden. So in 18 and 19 you have the long shot, really awesome story mode for a football game. It's really good. And in 20 it changes to, I want to just say it's called the Superstar mode. You can no longer pick franchises with just the single player like you can in this one, but you can do the Superstar mode. So we're going to go check that out. And then maybe go back to Long Shot Part 2 in Madden 19. And somewhere after that, I'm probably going to play another season of Madden 16. Hopefully by the start of the football season, we'll be around to that. And I don't know if I'm going to get Madden 27. If I can get it on EA Play, I will, but I'm not going to pay full price for it. So we'll see how that works out. I'm on the fence about it. They say they're developing the franchise mode more, but based on last year, they'd have to make a lot of changes. And we'll see. But they have another kind of mode that they're adding, which I think sounds kind of cool. It's similar to the NBA game, 2K, like the Street or whatever they call it. The single player mode, similar to the Island and 2K Wrestling. Just that style where you have an avatar and you navigate through. Who knows what you do there? It'd be pretty cool, but it could also be terrible. I'm thinking it's going to be terrible. A lot of time those gimmicky modes in Madden are not great. What the heck? What is going on? I'll get blown up.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage and blocking.
I wonder if I got new plays this year too.
Policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move them out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case,
get in the damn zone.
Defensive, and they got him for a loss.
A loss?
Goes for 4 yards, and we're
oh shit! I picked the wrong play.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Oh, I thought I could sneak it in there. Denver is just tearing up Cleveland. Is it enough? Will Tom Brady make a march down in the last few minutes? Let's find out. And he does. He scores a touchdown. I'm pulling up field goals. Brady's coming out doing touchdowns. Let's see if Hill can meet them out there.
But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly.
Yeah. Come on, Frank.
But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time. I don't know if that helped them.
But yeah, this will be pretty much the last we'll see of Madden 18 for a while. I may swing back around and play through a season. Maybe I'll get back to the playoffs and I'll play through another random season and then, you know, show you where I'm at. Oh, you had that. I waited too, or I did that too soon, I guess.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to
like, I like this. I want to go back to an older Madden eventually. But for convenience reasons now, this is working out.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose.
Saffron Jenkins. Like, I have no idea who that is.
And again, it's Mahomes.
Wow. No idea what. Safarian Jenkins. Let's see. I don't know. I like fat fingered that. Thought I pump faked it. I don't even know how to pump fake. I think you have to double tap the button. But I threw a super lob pass. I'm surprised that wasn't picked off right there.
The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
Saffron Jenkins. It's a lot like Leroy Jenkins. He just Saffron Jenkins you. Oh shit! I need to call a timeout.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
So I got to go after the end zone here. See if I can get Kelsey on a roll here. I don't love his pattern right there. I really wish I knew how to put these guys in motion. What if I go like this? Can I set you in motion? I don't know how to do that. I guess I'll cancel it.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Oh, fuck. That was bad. I didn't even hold on to it. Oh.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I like that play anyway.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Hill looks spicy.
Again,
and then he spices into triple coverage.
Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
Oh my goodness. I can get a field goal out of this.
A great chance there for the interception.
Man, okay. I just don't know what I'm doing. It's like sometimes I get good on these play calls. And it's like my brain.
To begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk?
Very much in this game. Come on, it's
typically
the second start of the second half.
Emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting to
not great.
And we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe
Yeah,
works.
I cannot afford to go down. I need to get a field goal here at least.
Play, but if you're on offense,
Wright looks nice, but will he be able to catch it and go forward with it?
They'll set up to throw.
See, what was that? Oh, thank goodness, because that was... Did you see that play? Let's see what the replay looks like on this thing.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but
no, it's not going to show me.
They can be a big part of any passing offense.
So I pass it to him. He grabs it, waves, and then like heads back behind the marker. So I'm so surprised that worked out for me. He really did like a crazy splits when he got tackled.
There we go. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
I want to say it's next year is Lamar Jackson's rookie season. So that's another reason to play 19. But like I said, I believe they changed the franchise mode where you can no longer be just the player. I want to say that's 19. I'll have to double check again. I've looked so many times.
I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's gonna
so we got Kareem Hunt in the rotation now. He was not with us all of the season, so I don't know where he came from, to be honest with you. Maybe we traded Chakondrick West and hung on to Hunt.
Solid yardage. He'll take that anytime.
It looks like he's off sides.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, keep your feet. Hunt just doesn't seem to move forward as much as I need him to.
And it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
The tight end Kelsey
What's the route he was supposed to run? I need to get Hill involved. Let's see if I can do a drag with him.
Goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And he's the
Pull him
epitome of
over
what we
here
call
on
a
a
move
drag.
tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Needed to not stumble on that.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Second down now after the pass completion. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end
Oh, keep it up.
Kelsey.
I know I'm looking for Hill, but
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
This will be called at about the 6.
keep rolling with that, brother.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out here in the eye. And again this time to the tailback.
He pushed him into there. There it is, doing the Conan. Oh, they're going to have me do too. He's a good rat. Like the double slants, but I guess I'll roll with
I know
it.
the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive.
He dropped it.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Fucker.
Tough there.
Of course.
NFL, they've gone to the 3rd in Cleveland.
Can't stop Brady.
They're just pouring it on in that one. Trevor Siemian, 3 touchdown passes thus far. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Over the middle, complete. That's right.
I feel like had that ball behind his back. What are you doing, bro?
Across the 40-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Well, yeah.
Play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by Slide.
Where is the penalty on that?
To get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on second down and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that one got tipped.
was
Kind of
big.
threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit.
Damn it.
Escaping this
I had a feeling the pressure was coming.
They got him for a sack.
Chris Jones.
And plays like that really
Wait,
hurt
what?
calling. They had a really nice
My
gain
own
on
player?
the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Shit.
Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
I'll just send everybody wide long.
Mahomes to throw on
Oh, that was
second
so
down.
glitchy.
Buying time to his left.
Hold on to it.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 7
Man,
on the tuck
oh, that's
and
more
run. They're in
manageable.
better shape now for 3rd. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and
Oh,
long.
where's Kelsey? And no one of my players in there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man.
Thank
on the
goodness.
crossing route. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling.
Can't J.U. Chesson, whoever the hell you are.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he had
Triple
6
coverage.
points
Well,
in his
you know,
hands
you
there.
had it.
Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You
Unless I turn it over and
give
lose.
up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, man.
And this is incomplete.
It's way too much time. I need to stop with... and of course, I hit the wrong gosh dang button. No.
But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go.
None of this is good. I need to call a timeout. That's probably going to kill me, but this is important.
Maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first.
Try this
one.
one.
Down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
There's just definitely too much time on the clock for Brady. An interception is game over, though.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Block for me.
Right. He can run for it, and he will.
Woo!
Nowhere to go downfield, but
out of bounds, but hey.
And stop the clock here with a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They come out here in the eye, and he'll give it here to his running back. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
I imagine they're going to call timeout regardless. I could run it twice in a row. I kind of need a touchdown right here, though. Huh?
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Gonna have to go for the 2-point for sure this time.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Just need to not give it to fucking nobody you never heard of.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion
well,
is good.
Looking at overtime if Brady can come back down. Let's do it normal here. So, oh, I got the ball back. Okay. They got all their timeouts, though, somehow. So I guess I have to run.
Joe Flacco, a touchdown pass to help lead the way. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Okay. I think that's... I think we can basically kneel it down, right? Oh, no, I guess not. I have to get the first down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Oh, where?
Take this one down to about the 40.
No, because even here, even if we were... No, they got one more timeout. Do I give it to Brady to fuck me over or what? Hell no. You know it's going to happen right here if I don't.
The Chiefs on third down. As close to automatic as you can get. 9 out of 10. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes to throw. And incomplete.
Wow. Oh, no, he had that. Come on, dude. Let's see if he gets it to me. Let's see. Tom Brady can do it. He had a touchback, so at least I got to drive the whole length of the field. Pass dropped, and it's over.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together,
wow.
So special. Every year, week 1, you had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
No, you can.
So for Kansas City, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll
get out of here, New
back
England.
To their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.
Looks like the schedule has changed from last year. I don't think New England was our first game last year.
Hard-working men and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Okay, so final thoughts on the full. I played the full franchise season. I did sim a lot of the back office stuff, right? I just mainly focused on playing and character development and kind of the sim and RPG aspects to the season. One thing that stands out about this game there, and it was, you had this in a couple of the previous Maddens as well, but I want to say it's even next year that just changes to an archetype, so you don't get to spend your XP the way you want, and you don't get these upgrades. They're in the game, I think, kind of like in archetype type stuff, but not like this. Like, you can't go and buy an upgrade, a power up, essentially. That's gone. I want to say this was like maybe 15, 16, and 17, 18 like features in there, or maybe it was just 16, 17, 18. So somewhere in that range, this was an option you could do, because it's always changing every so many years or whatever, right? But to be able to put points specifically in a character development trait like that was unique to kind of like this era of Madden, like these 4 years, like I'm talking about, and then it goes away in future Maddens, whether it was 19 or 20, it's somewhere in there, but that completely changes. It becomes an archetype. So anywhere you go newer than this is going to be like the newer Madden. This is a really good, if you take like between like 2012 and 2018, 2016 and 18 are both very good, and they're similar, but they're a lot different as well. So like they're both really great games. 16 might actually be better in terms of the broadcast and the presentation and all that. But the character development might be slightly better in this one. Plus, it's like newer guys and stuff that you're not going to get in the 16 Madden. Like a lot of these players are still more current, or more current recently, and 16 is a lot of like older players and stuff. There aren't some of these new rookie guys like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. You know, the new guys, Wentz and all that stuff, are in these newer Maddens, whereas they weren't kind of in the older ones. So if you look roster wise, if you're more current with your Madden or your football knowledge of players you like and stuff, 18 is definitely good to go. If you're maybe like more old school and you don't really care much about the NFL in the last decade, probably 2016 is going to be your best bet for those older Maddens. And you know, that's what we were really looking at as far as it goes in terms of overall franchise. It doesn't really add a lot to do a long-term franchise. I think the best bet for you on this is if you're going to get together with at least one, maybe a couple other buddies. Maybe you're going to control every user team, or at least sim their game, so that you have some stake in the game. So like, each person picks a team or a division or whatever it is they want to do. Pick one team, sim the others, whatever it is you want to do, but you're really invested in the entire league, and you're taking it slowly, and maybe setting up accomplishments, and betting on who can do this, who can do that, who's going to win rookie of the year, who's going to win this, who's going to have the best overall. Like, you could go really in depth with that. And I think a lot of the Maddens, no matter which one you pick, are going to be good for that, but there's definitely ones that are better than others. And this is one of them. Other than that, like I said, I may come back and play this. I enjoyed playing Madden, and this is a good year. It's kind of before, it has some cheap stuff, as you saw, where it'll just basically decide you can't win and make you lose. But it gets much worse. Like, Madden 26 is so bad. I mean, they will just really manipulate what you're doing to the point of where it almost feels like you're playing like a Dragon's Lair game, where, if you pick the wrong way, you're going back to the start. It seems like that. So you're like restarting until you're like, okay, on this drive, I have to do X, Y, and Z. And if I do X, Y, Y, they're going to do this. And so it's almost like you're doing like a, crapshoot every time until you get it right. It feels like you're playing it. And if you don't do that, you can't win. It won't let you win. It's like you have to go back and start over and try not to mess up that one play that's going to cost you the whole entire game. And you see that a lot more in the newer Mads, at least that's in my experience. And yeah, I have heard other people talk about it as well. But yeah, all in all, I mean, this is a solid game and fun to play, and you can get it for probably under $5. You should, and you should have it. The fact that it's a PlayStation 4 game, you can play it on your PlayStation 5 and most likely PlayStation 6. So it's going to be around a while. It's one you could invest some time into, and it would be a good time. But for me, that's going to do it for 2018 Madden. Next, we're going to be playing Madden 20. I'm going to be taking a look at the single player story mode. I think it's called Superstar mode. And then we're going to swing back around to Long Shot, which is part 2 in Madden 19. So another good reason to own Madden 18 and 19 is you can access those modes. You don't have to be online. They're on the disc. Even if you don't want to play Madden, it's worth it just to play those single player modes. They're replayable because they're choice based. So you could I want to get a different outcome. You could play it again. I mean, for $5, like, you're not going to get a better game for $5 to be able to replay and have fun with. Even if you don't really know how to play Madden, it helps you along, and you could probably get through most of it without a lot of headache um, playing it. And that's something unique about those years, because they didn't really do that in any of the other Maddens. I think that was the only time they've ever had that cinematic story experience. Really cool football story. So it's almost like there's value in every single year of Madden, some more than others, and we've gone over this and we'll keep going over it. Even if you're not a huge fan of Madden, maybe you're looking for a game to play, changing up your experience, maybe pick up some Madden because it's fun and it's a good time. All right, well, that's enough of me. I might be back tonight. We'll see what happens late tonight. Maybe I'll play some Dragon Age or some ESO or something. There's a new MMO that came out for free called Seven Deadly Sins. I want to say it's an anime, and it's free. It just came out a couple days ago. It looks kind of cool, so maybe we'll check that out. I'm not looking to open up any more games. I'm actually just closing this game off of my backlog. Well, not even backlog, but like the current games that I'm playing that I want to get through before I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition. So, that's a massive game. And if I'm going to go for the platinum, I'm only like halfway through my first playthrough. I'm going to have to play through it again. So we're talking like 100+ hours probably there. And that's something I'm going to be working on. But I don't like to have too many irons in the fire. I was playing Game of Thrones, which I'd like to get back to. And there's just so many good games, not enough time. But yeah, take a look out for that. We're going to be playing through that, and then Madden as well. And then, there's some good stuff coming out. But I think I'm tired of paying full price for these new games. And then they come out with glitches and you can't even play them, or they're busted, or they're pay to win, or they're DLC, microtransaction heavy. I'm just getting kind of tired of it. So I'm going to just keep playing. I got so many old games in the backlog to play through. I don't ever need to buy another game ever again, whether it's new or it's old or whatever. But that's not going to stop us. We'll just keep buying them because, I don't know, maybe we're foolish. Anyway, that's it. That's enough for me. Madden 18, get it. It's a good time. Go back and watch any of the Madden stuff and any future Madden stuff to come out if that's your thing.